comments, the video will start at 3 minutes if you are watching the replay. If you are watching live, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue. Gonna allow the notifications to notificate. Let the algorithm do what it does. If you're watching the replay and you still have not hit them timestamps, you weird. Un minuto más in 4 seconds. Fuego, fuego. "30 seconds more." I'm not good at that. I probably don't even know what song that was, but I messed it up so bad. I think I need 2 pens. That's the problem. Anyways, what's up, gang? It's your girl, Savy from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to today's almost daily reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure you do the things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and say hello in the comments below. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can book at SavySentient.com, or you can see if you're lucky enough to win one during this reading. For those of you all who don't know me, my name is Sid. Like I said, I am a psychic medium. I am an invocative medium, which means that I allow spirits to enter my body to convey messages to me. And yeah, I pull cards and I read intuitively. So if all of those things interest you, hang around and see what messages you may get. If not, maybe we'll catch you on the next one. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the things. Shout out to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. We are currently at 1950 subscribers, 50 subscribers away from 2K. So make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't already, and send it to a friend, because you know that they be needing to have their selves read for filth. Okay, so you know who needs to see this. Send it to them. Okay, if you all are interested in donating monetarily, it is greatly appreciated. You can send a super chat, super thank, or a super like, and like I said, it's greatly appreciated, and may it be returned to you tenfold. Okay, may abundance reign in your life. All right, so let's get into this channel message, because it was really interesting, and that's why I already have a title for y'all, because it was about destiny swapping. All right, so the channel message goes as follows. It says, trying to bring your gifts in will also bring envy. Truth is your superior in skill. They seek to harvest your gift. Dry them out, dry them out. And by dry them out, they meant like a sponge. I don't know why I got like a SpongeBob reference, but you know, when SpongeBob goes inside of Sandy's dome and he dry out, okay? Or like if you just leave a sponge on your counter for a long periodically time, how it just dry out and get all crusty. What Spirit wants you to do is to take your energy, your juicy energy, up out of the presence of certain people, okay? Now, what supports this astrologically is, first and foremost, the moon is currently in Aquarius in the 5th house. The 5th house is the way that you express your talent, okay? So this could be a spiritual gift, or this can even just be like singing, dancing, music, things like that. Something creative, some way that you express yourself. This can also be expressions of romance, okay? Maybe someone sees who you're with or sees the crush that you have on somebody and they wish to I'm hearing Aaliyah, change positions, new position, like switch positions with you, okay? So be very mindful. With the moon being in Aquarius, Aquarius is the energy of the collective. So be very mindful of the people who you surround yourself with, because I feel like with the moon in this placement, they definitely have some secret or hidden intentions towards you, whether they admit it or not. They may be showing up to you as like a friend. Or if y'all are not friends, they might just be an associate, but they're real buddy. They act like they're super cool with you. But the honest truth is, they don't fuck with you, but they want to fuck with what you got and what you got going on. Okay? They want something from you. They want to align with you. They want an association with you. Okay? Also, on March 29th, there is a partial solar eclipse in Aries. Okay? And so with this partial eclipse, that means that the moon is going to be partially eclipsing the sun. So what it's going to look like is that there's a bite of the sun just missing out of the sun. What I got from that was that there are hidden details. There are obstructed views, hidden motives, people showing you half faces, half of their face, not showing you their true self. And giving you half truths, not telling you their full intentions. So there's hidden intentions. But also, because we are dealing with the moon versus the sun energy, I do feel like this is a need for you to really tap into your own intuition to highlight what's being hidden in others. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what's going on with this situation. Towards the end, I'm going to pull a number out of this bowl. Whoever guesses closest to the number, I'm going to do a personal reading for. Okay, so stay tuned if you're interested in receiving a personal reading. Okay, so let's first get into the tarot. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is going on with my collective here? And this person trying to destiny swap with them. What is the core of this reading? What is in the core of this reading? I already saw the 5 of Wands energy. So there is competition. So this might be hidden competition. Heartbreak, pain, deception. I feel like whoever this person is, they don't mind hurting you. Like I said, they're a fake friend. They're not somebody who really rocks with you, but they want you to think so because they want something that you have. All right, what's crossing this? Heartbreak. King of Wands. So like I said, this is something that you're very masterful at, something that you're very talented at. It's some type of gift that, like the channel message said, you are actually like superior in this skill. Okay, they may do the same thing that you do, but you have mastered it already. You're superior in it. For some people, this may make them feel inferior. This may make them feel some type of heartbreak, even though they shouldn't. Like, just step your cookies up. But yeah, so what's crossing this energy is this could be you. being all masterful and all skillful. If this is not you, this could be your love interest, divine masculine energy. A masculine counterpart, doesn't have to be a man, just masculine in energy. All right, what is the future possibility for this situation? What that? The Tower. So there could be some type of collapse, some type of upheaval, change that comes along with this. What's at the root? A choice. There's going to be a choice that you have to make, okay? I do feel like with this Two of Wands, it follows the Ace of Wands, obviously. You may be offered some type of opportunity, and the choice may have to do with including or not including whoever this person is. It's really giving like riding on your coattails type of energy. But I feel like if you were to allow this person to come along with you, they would try to find a way to upstage you or overshadow you in some kind of way. All right, what's the past environment between my collective and this person? Wheel of Fortune. Now, this may be someone with the Wheel of Fortune. This may be somebody that you already have a cyclical relationship with. Like, this may be someone who picks you up and puts you down as they see fit, or y'all are friends sometimes and sometimes not. Y'all are like really hot and cold in your relationship. We're definitely going to clarify that. And what is the expected future? Balance and Two of Swords. Balance is going to come when you block this person. Okay. So I feel like with the possible future being the Tower, I think there is going to be some type of like an argument or some type of discovery of like what type of time they're on. Some type of eruption. Clarify the Tower as a future possibility, please, Spirit. Four of Coins. There may be something that you need from this person or something that you ask them for, and it may not even be anything big. It may be like the simplest thing, but they don't give it to you, or they act real funny or stingy with you. And seeing that happen may make you look at this person sideways, because it's like, I only asked to borrow $5 to the end of the day when I get paid. Like, I was going to give it right back type energy. Like something real petty or small. Or like y'all both in a drive-thru or something, and you can't find your debit card or something, but you know what's in your car. Like, you might ask them to pay for yours, and you'll give it right back. Mind you in your car. Something like that. And they act funny about it, but y'all are friends. It's just like something stingy or something that doesn't call for all of that, like kind of negative or a funny acting energy, and they give you all of that, even though the situation didn't even require that. Clarify further with this Tower and the Four of Coins. Six of Coins, yeah. It has something to do with equal give and take. Like, you may start realizing that when they need something, you there with it. Like, you don't have a problem. Are you $1 short? I got you. We getting in your car or my car? I got the gas. Like, whatever, like something like that. You always willing to go the extra mile. You always willing to give. But whenever it's time for them to return that energy, they act real stingy. They act real funny. And I feel like it's something like petty. Like $10 for gas. Like, you ain't never trip on $10 for gas, but when it's time for them to put the $10 for gas, they tripping. Like, what are we doing? I thought we was homies. I thought, you know, whatever the case is. Something like that. But I feel like that's what the Tower is going to be. You're going to start to realize how uneven and one-sided that this connection is. Tell me about this past energy with the Wheel of Fortune. The Star. Yeah, in the past, y'all have healed something. So I do feel like y'all have like fell out with this person before. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who keeps coming back around, and y'all keep healing things with them. And that's why I feel like the near future is the Temperance and the Two of Swords. Spirit's finally saying you got to make the choice. That's the root. You got to make a choice about this person. And the future possibility is that you're going to choose to block them in order to have some type of balance. You're going to realize that the situation with them is not and has never been balanced. Okay? They just really along for the ride. Trying to see what they could get up out of you, but they don't ever have nothing to contribute. This is like a freeloader. All right, so Spirit, what is the energy of my collective? What kind of space is my collective in right now? What I say? Y'all are in High Priestess energy. Y'all's intuition. Something is gonna hit y'all's intuition. Like, you're gonna start really seeing this person for who they are. Y'all might be getting downloads telling you to pay specific attention to certain things that this person is doing or saying, how they're acting, certain looks that they might throw that maybe they thought you didn't see. But bitch, I saw you how you just cut your eyes at me. Like, what the fuck was that for? Like, the weird energy. You might start really picking up on it and they don't even see that. All right. So what is in the surroundings of my collective here? Hangman energy. Okay. This is being in suspended animation. Being in an uncomfortable position that enlightens you. Okay. So I feel like whoever this person is, I don't know that they're dangerous, but I do know that being around people like this can be dangerous. But look who at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person's going to have you in a situation or have you around certain people that's going to make you feel uneasy. It's going to have your intuition on 10. And okay, now this message is starting to get a little grim. It's starting to get a little dark, what I'm being shown. Now, I'm just going to start this off with allegedly. Okay, because I don't know these people. But the reference that they're giving me is Takeoff and Quavo. Ever since I heard that story, I have always felt like Quavo was involved, and it has never sat right with me. I felt like Takeoff, when I heard that Takeoff was gone, I felt like intuitively I knew that it wasn't his time. Like, this is not right. This is not his time. Like, I felt like something was cut short. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're the type of person who will have you in a situation that gets your life, or I'm trying not to get demonetized, but that gets your rope cut short. That gets your cord, your etheric cord, your lifeline cut short. And I feel like it would be fully intentional, because this is someone who carries a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, and that's part of the reason that they don't want to pour into you or give to you or be reciprocal with you. It's because they hate you. It's because they hate you. So seeing anything happen to you will put them in a position where they feel like they can step into your shoes. Okay, this is the type of person who would play the victim. If this person and you were in a situation and for whatever reason, knock on wood, God protect you, you didn't make it out, they would swear up and down like y'all was besties, that they loved you so much that they couldn't even believe that this is happening to you, and they would be acting so distraught, but that would not be how they truly felt. And they would try to use this as an opportunity to elevate themselves into a position that was meant for you. Okay. So what's in the mind and the emotions of my collective? In your mind and the emotions, you already know. 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. You already know that it's unbalanced, and you already know that continuing an association with them will lead you to some type of loss or some type of lack. Because I feel like this is a situation that is cyclical, like I said, you've gone through cycles with this person. It could be that every time you associate with them, you take some type of loss. And I think that now you're finally getting to the point where you see why, or you see how. I think that you're starting to finally see this person's true face. What is the outcome when it comes to this situation for my collective? And I'm already feeling, before I even flip this card, that it can go either way. If you trust your intuition, if you trust what your spirit team and your guides are leading you to see and believe about this person, then the outcome will be good. And if you ignore what you know, then the outcome will be exactly what this person wants. Sun in reverse. They're going to put your light out. They're going to put your light out. Devil still at the bottom of the deck. Who else is there? Emperor. Yeah, they feel like, oh, this person may be playing with magic. And I did get the energy of magic while I was channeling. This person may be, oh gosh. This shit just got dark. For someone, this is a deal with a dark entity. This person hates you so much that they are willing to sacrifice you. That's what this is. They don't have the skill. They don't have the talent. They don't have the spiritual gifts. They don't have the musical or artistic talent that you have. And in order to obtain it, they would magician, manifest some type of devil, some type of demonic or evil being, just to gain some type of power, emperor energy, just to become an emperor. If this resonates for you, let me know in the comments. 3 of Cups. Yes, just to gain a life of celebration and happiness, riches. Look, 10 of Cups under that, happily ever after. And then Judgment is there. In order to create a better life for themselves, they will sacrifice you. Wow. Let's get some intentions of this person. The first intention says bad news. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. That's the first intention card. What is their intentions? Obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you because you have the life that they want. I told you they want association with you. What is this person's intention? Great news. I have something amazing to tell you. Gift. There's something I'd like you to have. Oh, this is giving deceptive energy. Oh. It's like I said, that two-faced energy. Oh, gosh. So remember in the channel message, I said like some people might be wearing like a false face, or like with the, what was it, the partial eclipse, like they're only showing half of the details, or an obstructed view of things, telling you half truths. And the way that these intention cards freaking mirrored each other, it's like bad news and great news, obligation and gift. Like what they really feel is the bad news. I feel obligated to be around you. And I feel like they're presenting to you as if they have good news to you. I feel like they're going to try to trick you in some way. Like, oh my gosh, I have great news. Come with me to this place. There's something I'd like you to have or something I'd like to show you. But when you get to this place, it's a setup. Tell me about this person's intentions, Spirit. Tell me about this person's intentions. Welcome. I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. Oh, they're trying to fucking... I'm mad at you. I'm unhappy and I want you to feel as badly as I do. Yeah, I get this energy of them like trying to lure you. Like, come on in. I'm your safe space. And then when they get you somewhere where you don't have access to the outside world, they're going to try to hurt you or harm you. Like, they really don't love themselves. They're really jealous of you. They're really envious. And they want you to feel like them. They don't think that you deserve to feel how you feel and have the talent that you have. Unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. I hate to say I told you so. This may be a person that tries to give you unsolicited advice, but their advice is always going to be like something that fucks up your shit. I don't like this person at all. And I feel like we should use the vampires. We should get into the vampire deck for sure. Where you at, vampires? Yeah. Okay. So let's get into that. I thought we was gonna have angel numbers and it was gonna be real cutesy, but this energy. It's not very cutesy. Okay. So all right, Les Vampires. What messages do you have for my collective? Supernatural. I told you. Supernatural. They're trying to sacrifice you to some type of supernatural deity. Knowledge. Study, learning, and education. What I'm getting with that card is whatever this deity is, I think it's a trickster. I don't think it's somebody who would even entertain this kind of deal. Like, who they think they're talking to is not somebody who would even entertain this kind of deal. This is some type of lower level demon or some type of lower level entity. But they might think they're talking to like Lucy, like the big guy. They might think they're talking to a real hitter. And they're talking to like some lower level entity. And it's because they're messing with things that they have no knowledge of, no understanding of. And I feel like because this person is not as intuitive as you or as spiritually like tapped in, they're so susceptible and so easily manipulated by whatever this spirit is. Okay, so that's what I'm getting just off of intuition when it comes to this. But let's see what the book is saying. So the first card is supernatural. Inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. There are many things in the world that most people cannot explain away conveniently. That includes vampires. Like this beautiful silver-haired creature surrounded by flying fish as the sun breathes its last behind her. Before her is a surreal vision, and yet there it is. Real yet unreal at the same time. And we are scientists, and we are doctors, and we teach, and we walk amongst you. And we hear so many times of what is said to be impossible. The hearing of thoughts, the moving of objects through energy, the knowing of events before they occur, the receiving of messages from spiritual realms, the ability to see colors around bodies, the ability to heal through touch. And I tell you all that these are not supernatural. They are natural. And when they are developed and worked upon and exercised and practiced with, they are considered super. You have these qualities. You have them in abundance, and we can see them about you. It is your task now to develop them, not to develop them without reason and intelligence, but to develop them and to celebrate your nature, your magnificent humanity, which has such potential and which is so vital to all of us. You are supernatural. You are as magnificent as those who are in spirit. You are a divine creation, and it is now your time to celebrate this and to embrace this and to become as strong in your extra senses as you are in others. Embrace yourself, human child, all of your magical, wondrous self. The blessing of this card is that there are aspects to you that are divine and utterly connected to the cycles and the aspects of nature. You now feel secure and safe in developing and expressing your intuitive gifts more than ever before. The curse is feeling fearful, nervous about using your intuitive gifts, beliefs that such powers are dangerous or negative, feeling unworthy or unsafe. It's time now to understand that the senses we all have are not special gifts given only to the chosen. We all have them. You may have been despairing at your own lack of gifts and wondering what your own abilities may be. It's time to discover this by paying attention and through hard work. So you are being guided to develop your gifts. I'm also feeling low-key like that was a message to the person doing this. Like they may be cross-watching, and they need to understand that you shouldn't be a target to them. That they have the same gifts, or maybe different gifts, but they have spiritual gifts just like you have. Or they have other innate gifts just like you have. And so instead of focusing all this energy on destroying you, they could be redirecting that energy towards building their own gifts. Hopefully, if they are cross-watching, they receive that message, because the rate they're going is going to end very badly for them more than anyone. All right, so the next one is a card of knowledge. Can you imagine what it would be like to have a lifetime likely to stretch for 1,000 or more, 1,000 years or more, to learn, to study, and to discover? For this is what we vampires have, an eternity to study knowledge. The best of our kind take miraculous opportunities to study, learn, and develop wisdom. And with this card, we can see that knowledge now seeks you. Ask yourself what to do. What do you wish to learn? We can share what we study. When we learn, it's to fulfill our need to understand what is left of our human selves. We wish to reach greater depths of understanding about the sensual life we lived, the cold we felt, the way in which humanity has developed, your medicine, your technology, while your nature and a part of ours is left untouched, still primal. When you receive this message from us, it's time to consider the great treasure houses of wisdom that exist in your world. It's time to step beyond being entertained by the trivial sideshow of mainstream television and entertainment, to cease sleepwalking through your life and become aware of the decreasing span of your precious mortal days. Ask yourself, what do you wish to learn? A language, to paint, to think, and to think well. To use your gift of the human mind. Perhaps medicine, herbalism, or other helpful sciences attract you. It's time, we say then, to know you have a greater capacity to study and learn. There may be a library near you. A library may come in a traditional form of beautiful tomes on a shelf after shelf after shelf, ladders upon which you must climb. It may be a bookshelf which holds books you've never ever considered giving home to. And it may come in the form of a fellow being who has stored so much knowledge, who is a library unto themselves. It's time to read, explore, and learn more. Live and die and experience all you wish to through the treasure of the story and the treasury of knowledge that is books. This card also indicates a need to ground your work, beliefs, or knowledge with research. It's not always enough to simply go within. Go within the souls of the others too, and discover the incredible richness and potential of the human mind and expand yours too. You have many more spans of time ahead of you, and there is knowledge waiting for you. You simply need to go to the library and treat it as the magical treasure trove of information that it is. Think not on how long it will take you to learn. Think of how joyous and the knowledge will be, and how much achievement you will feel when it comes to you. The blessing is know that you are being called to become a student again, a true student, and follow in the long line of brilliant ones who learned so much, and then pass the knowledge on again. Books will figure greatly, as will reading, research, and note-taking. There may be lectures at which you could spy one of your undead friends, radiating happiness that you are finally stepping into the full brilliance of your beautiful intelligence. So, yeah, what I feel like that with that message, like, obviously, they want you to learn more. They want you to gather more information. They want you to read. They want you to learn more. Maybe you should be picking up occult books. Maybe you should be learning more about your magic, about your practice, about your spiritual gifts. But I'm feeling like the reason is so that not even just this person that we're talking about, but just other people in general can't ever approach you with the same kind of energy that this person has. Like, no one will ever be able to trick you or manipulate you or try to put you in a situation where they can harm you or try to destiny swap with you. Okay? And the last card is the card of enlightenment, which is what you will gain once you get your knowledge up. Okay? So, enlightenment, inspiration, epiphany, innovation. While a vampire cannot walk in the sunlight, they are no strangers to various sources of light, and in fact adore candlelight and the gentle glow of beeswax. They find that working and reading and contemplating by this light is soothing, reflective, and comforting, especially when one is struggling to find the answers to difficult dilemmas, as you are now. And so the answer will not come to you by daylight. It will come to you at night. And it will come to you by changing the source through which you expect enlightenment to arrive. In order to find an answer to troubling issues at hand, you must first change the habits that have brought you to this dilemma. You must switch the sources you go to for information. You must consider looking at the dilemma in a new and fresh way. And you ought best consider asking for assistance from one who has great experience with this kind of dilemma. You have until now only sought justification as to why you should not have to endure this trouble. But there is an answer, and it's not in outrage or denial or avoidance. It is in seeking a fresh path through the forest, a light source unlike that of the sun, and advice from one who previously you were too proud to seek help from. The night has answers for you. Your shadows have the strength you need. Turn on a different source of light. The blessing. There will be a shift in your thinking and a breakthrough regarding a difficult situation. You will be rethinking energy sources and creating alternatives for power and energy. Independence and freedom of your thoughts and thinking. Original stance, innovation, and strokes of genius lead to enlightenment. The curse. Stuck on mental habits, trying to solve old problems in the same way, refusing to adopt new strategies, and listen to advice that seems too new or different to you. Make time to listen to your inner guidance, which will have bright ideas for you at this time. Attempt to move beyond habitual solutions to issues that feel entrenched. Dare to try something unusual and innovative. It just might work. And like I said, this is somebody that I feel y'all have been dealing with repeatedly. So Any of the old things that you thought you were going to be able to do to resolve this situation with this old person, it's not going to work. So you need to be able to open your mind to a new potential solution. And it may be one, for some of you, you witchy ones, who, it may be one that involves maybe a little baneful magic. Maybe you've been too nice to this person up until now. Maybe you need to embrace your shadow, embrace your darkness, and embrace that left hand hoodoos. Because this person is already doing it to you. This person is already trying to dominate you. This person is already trying to control you. This person is already trying to serve you up on a platter to some lower level entity. So maybe it's time for you to step your knowledge up, embrace and work on your gifts, and seek enlightenment within. Just like we have a light side, we have a dark side. That's why I always say that this is not a love and light channel, and I'm not a love and light bitch, because I'm not. I will just as easily work with my darkness as I will with my light, if the situation calls for it. And this is a situation that calls for you to work with your dark. Okay, so let's get a witching hour oracle out here. What is the witching hour oracle? Solitary witch, heal yourself first. And I feel like you're already here. But also with this being the card of the solitary witch, what I feel like is this is about you. Solo dolo. And while you may be a solitary witch, or even if you don't address yourself as such, you may need to be working alone. You may need to separate yourself from this person. Your ancestors may be the only people that you rock with, and that you need to rock with. Okay? As above, so below. Manifestation. And that's that light and that dark energy right there on the card. Like I just said, just as much as you can work with your light, you can work with your dark, if the situation calls for it. As above, so below. So what is it that you need to manifest in this situation? Initiation. This is a sacred test. This is one hell of a test, if we're being honest. Are you going to be willing to save yourself? Are you going to be willing to do what it takes to save yourself? Look at the bottom of the deck. The poison thorn. Low vibrations. That's who you're dealing with. So this is some type of initiation to see if you will succumb to this poison thorn, to this low vibrational person, or if you will be that badass solitary witch that manifests a solution, that survives this initiation, that does whatever it is that you have to do to elevate yourself in order to make sure that you survive this. Because this person, they're a loathsome little demon. They're a loathsome little demon. Okay, so let's do a little advice. What is the advice for my collective here? Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. That solitary energy. It's time for you to start new. It's time for you to start new, alone, a new practice, okay? It's time for you to get grounded. What I'm getting is it's time for you to get grounded. Definitely become more studied. I feel like you need to become very secure, very grounded, very knowledgeable of your own gifts, of your abilities, of your spiritual power, and get grounded in that, and put up your protections with the Seven of Wands. Okay, you've come a long way. You've grown so much. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, you have a spiritual power or a talent, a gift, an ability that you are masterful at, and this person is really envious and really jealous of it. And it's time for you to really hone that shit. It's really time for you to embrace that shit and use it against them. Use it against them. 5 of Pentacles. And I'm getting like, while they're trying to set you up, 8 of Pentacles. I don't know if I said 5, but 8 of Pentacles. While they're trying to get you tangled up and caught up in a web, you need to be spinning a web of your own. A bigger web. So the whole time they think they're walking you into their web, and they're walking you into your web through their web, okay? I have not gotten a reading like this, and if I have, it's not been for a very long time. So let's get some angel numbers. 9, rebirth. This is definitely some type of initiation. So renewal, transformation, decisions, future, growth, and new beginnings. This is a time of renewal and rebirth, indicating that you are close to a major decision that will shape your future. Embrace the transformation and prepare for the path ahead. What is one major decision I am facing, and how can I prepare myself? Prepare myself to make a choice in alignment with my true self and future goals. Reflect on the area of your life that are reflect on the areas of your life that are undergoing change, and consider these transformations, how these transformations can lead you to make a significant choice that will positively impact your future. 9. And y'all should already know the choices: getting rid of this person, getting this person out of your face, all right? And how you're gonna go about doing it. So let's get a postcard from Spirit. I don't know who's watching, but let me know if you want a personal reading, since you're the only other person. Well, it says 2, but I think I wanted the 2. If you want a reading, let me know. If not, here's the angel, the postcard from Spirit, and it goes a little something like this. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate a new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering a new kind of relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of your life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. If you've made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We are so proud of you. All right, so yeah, y'all are definitely leveling up spiritually. Y'all are definitely getting something new, something beautiful happening for your life, but there are haters amongst you, or at least one of them, that wish to catch you up, see you fall, and switch destinies with you. So be aware, be protected, do the work that you need to do spiritually to make sure that you will never become a victim of their bullshit. Okay, spiritually protect your house, physically protect yourself, okay, and do what you got to do to outsmart and cut this person off. All right, so that is your reading. If this resonates for you, please let me know in the comments below. Please make sure that you do the things like share and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And of course, until the very next time I read for you, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.